So this might be a little bit of a trial run, see what we can do, but right here we got a 1969 Dodge D200, 3/4 ton, 360 automatic, floor shift. It was originally a 318 4-speed, but she ain't bad. Better than nothing. It's got a ratchet shifter. Still got the third pedal if you ever wanted to go back to 4-speed. But she ain't a bad unit. Maybe we'll see about doing a little revival or something video, maybe. It's been sitting since like 2010-ish. Been off the road since like 05. So we'll see. It spins over. Well, I should say it turns over. We have to put a battery in it. It's got a 360, so aluminum torquer intake. Edelbrock 4-barrel. Yeah, she might not be too bad. Minimal rust, so that's a bonus. We'll see what we can do. So last night, pulled the plugs on the 360. Bore scoped it. All the bores looked good. The plugs looked okay. Focus, there you go. They're alright. Some of them pretty inconsistent, but they look like they're burning okay. They'll be alright. When I pulled the plugs, I put a little bit of Mobile 1 down it. Let the cylinder soak overnight. Rolled her over, put some more in. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of anti-seize on these plugs. Put them back in. Put a little bit of gas down the make it happener and make it happen. See if she'll start. It's got good spark. We checked that already. So here we go. So we got the plugs back in. Did the firing order. Made it right. Put a little bit of fuel down the carburetor. Hit the key and it fires up, but it loads up. And it's just not getting enough gas. You can only do so much with a Mountain Dew bottle, you know. So I'm going to go run to Napa, get some 5/16 line, and we'll just put a little doodad in here so then I can hook up an electric fuel pump to a gas can, and hopefully we'll make her run off a can. And it should clear up and be alright. We'll see. Well, should we see how she fires this time?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Let's take her away.
Hook up the Hoodinkus.
Hoodinkus. And I'll let you know what happens out here.
Alright, thanks. It appears to be running.
Yeah. I was about to say, how do you do it around?
Woo!
You got proper oil pressure?
Yeah, it's got good oil pressure.
Let's see.
That's questionable. Let's shut it off. So the other day when she was starting to boil over and I shut it off, well, we thought it wasn't moving water, which I don't think it was, but I've gotten the water pump off and pulled the thermostat, and it really did not look that good. That looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Well, I'm thinking maybe it was stuck. It's a pretty good possibility. Here's another one. We'll put it in tomorrow sometime. Give it a shot, see what she does. But first, I'm going to hook it all back up and then flush the block, because the water that was in this thing was just disgusting. It was brown. So, yeah, we'll see if she'll pump water and stay cooler tomorrow. Starting to get towards dark time now, so that's probably be it for today. not as hot as it was, and it's not boiling water out, so let's start. So, pulled the plugs, see which ones were burning oil. They all look okay, but they're all burning good. Come on, focus. I know you want to. I guess you can kind of see them, but there's a little sheen around the bottom of most of them. So, hopefully they'll clear up once she finally gets to running again and driving good, or at least trying. So I'm gonna run to town. We'll get us some oil with some dinosaurs in it, make her work, change the oil, put brakes on it, and then we'll put it on the lift and see what she looks like underneath. All right, so water pump back on, thermostat back in, a new one. We hooked up the fuel pump, and it's actually pumping fuel. Put a fuel filter on it, new line. It's looking good. Now it's just time to dump the oil. I picked up some 1040 O'Reilly Special, because it was the cheapest, of course. And a good old Wix filter, because they're what I prefer. Use your own discretion for whatever you use. But that's just what I like. So we'll get the oil dumped out of this, see what she looks like, and fire her back up. Well, good thing I have to go back to Napa and pick up the water pump tomorrow, because yeah, that don't fit. She's a little too long. So I'll have to look up this engine guard, whatever, and get a cross reference. So see if you can see in there that really nice custom exhaust right up against the old oil filter housing. So yeah, cool stuff. Oh well. Put some dinosaurs in her tomorrow and she'll be ready to run again. Still, maybe, I guess. Well, that's a new one that I've never seen before. Oh well. So this was in the package. Due to supply chain disruptions, Mann and Hummel is making temporary product substitutions for certain Wix branded filters. Huh. Well, I mean, not good. It's supposed to be a cross-reference for whatever this thing is. So, I guess we'll see if it spins on. I don't know. Well, she fired back up and it's making oil pressure. Making quite a bit. I don't know if that's the filter or just because we finally got fresh oil in it or what. But it's making it. And it's running. I do have a new water pump in the box. So dump the water out of it and get this all ready for in the morning. And she leaks out the weep hole, if you couldn't tell. So, well, it's a start. She'll get there. Not bad. Alrighty. New water pump is on and installed. Belt, ready to go. Oil pressure gauge, oil's changed. She's got brakes now too. So, just gotta fill up this old girl with water and away we go. Well, she's a runner and a driver now. Drives like a Dodge, that's for sure. Speedometer's good. Oh, come on! Strong arm this big girl. Not bad. So this is pretty well it for this old girl. She runs, she drives, she stops. Fires right up. At least I hope so. It might make a liar out of me in just a second, but who knows. I headed up the road, so let's see what she does. Oh yeah. Look at that. She's just a peach, I tell ya. Still got good oil pressure. It smokes a little bit, but you know what? That's just gonna have to be okay. So runs pretty good. At least I think it does for what it is. So this will probably be the last part of this video. There's some stuff that still needs to be done, and I'll video that too. Oh, this brake light keeps sticking on. But hey, it works. So, yeah, she ain't a bad old girl. We got a rocker right here, brand new, from Evil Bay. The best place, you know. Yeah, she's mint. But really, it ain't bad for what it is. I'm happy with it so far. It'll make someone a nice truck. But as you can see, this rocker's a little compromised. I'll probably video how we do that too. I'm sure there's a lot of them on YouTube, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So, let's see if this turned the brake off, the brake light. Oh yeah. So, here she is. 1969 Dodge D200. Can't ask for much more than that.